Oh, you gave me the box right there.
Welcome to Bob Pate Stadium for Do I hold it? Welcome to Bob Pate Stadium for the USASA match hosted by Vlora FC. We will start with United Serbian FC's starting lineup. Number 11, Alexander Pirpa. Number 7, Milorad Kazanovic. Number 15, Vladimir Petrovic. Number 3, Peter Kreka. Number 22, Reyes Perez. Number 6, Steven Kreka. Number 8, Alexander Basta. Number 14, Nikola Kazic. Number 10, Stefan Zekanovic. The goalkeeper, Zoran Kazic. And number 9, Paco Piscalgia. And now for your Vlora FC starting lineup. Number 4, Oscar Alvarez. Number 7, Easton Hoke. Number 8, Nacho Gonzalez. Number 1, Austin Gunkel. Number 13, Dane Hanks. Number 22, Luis Mencia. Number 14, Avery Larson. Number 19, Jonathan Oliveira. Number 20, Ibrahim Nadal. Number 18, Benjamin Pena. And number 2, Geronimo Zelala Diaz. If able, please rise and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. It's so weird with the feedback, like hearing your voice like a second later, so it throws you off so much. Okay. All right. Test. Good on the stream. Welcome to Bob Pate Stadium. Oh, why is this on? I thought you said you had to hold it. Okay. Welcome to Bob Pate Stadium for the playing of this USASA match hosted by Vlora FC.
Text back. Text back. No.
And we are underway in Burnsville, Minnesota. 61 and sunny to start the game. Got an early chance by Serbia. Scooped up by Austin Gunkel. Out to the wing. Vlora keeping the ball well, moving it around. Long ball by Alvarez. Scooped up by Serbia. Through ball from Serbia, a little too far. Scooped up by Gunkel. Around the back to Alvarez. Larson turning upfield. Ooh, the flick just doesn't work. Serbia scoops it up in the midfield. Alvarez swings it around the back, over to Hanks. And we've got a foul on the left flank. Vlora free kick. Looks forward to the striker, Iba. Keeps it and bumps it back. Vlora attacking up the wing, gets intercepted by the right back. And Serbia is countering down the center of the field. Foul on number 2, Geronimo Zayala Diaz. Serbia free kick. Out to the left wing and bumped back. Appears both teams are coming out in a 4-3-3 to start the game. Larson scoops it up in the middle, turns upfield. Through ball a little too long. And this is going to go out for a Serbia goal kick. And number 3 for Serbia, Peter Krekak will take the goal kick. Gonzalez on the ball, drops it back to Zayala and to Alvarez. Big switch from Alvarez, ends up finding its target. Mencia. Done well to keep the ball. Poke. And the cross is blocked by number 8, Nacho Gonzalez. Ooh, we've got a yellow card getting shown to number 6, Steven Krekak of the Serbia team. Came sliding in and caught Mencia, who's a little slow to get up. But he seems all right. Alvarez bumps it with Larson, who turns upfield. Into Nadal, gets intercepted. Gonzalez scoops it up, looks forward to Pena. Bad clearance by the goalkeeper. Serbia scoops it up and looks down the right sideline. Mencia picks it up in the middle. Great body. Shifty, and he turns upfield to Larson. Looks for Hoke over the top. And he is offsides, it looks like. Free kick coming out for Serbia. Number 22 plays it quickly. Reyes Perez from Serbia. Gonzalez almost picks it off. Serbia recovers. There's a long ball to the right side, well controlled by number 14. And long ball's too much. Gunkels will scoop it up for Vlora. Hanks. Hope checks in for the ball and looks to go down line to Zayala Diaz. Gets knocked out for a Vlora throw. Long throw to Pena, who scoops it up in the middle and bounces it back to Hanks. Entry ball into Hoke, who turns and fires a shot from 40, a little ambitious, out for a Serbia goal kick. Goalkeeper plays it short to Perez, who looks long. Won by Alvarez in the Vlora back line. And Oliveira scoops it up, plays it back to Hanks. Mencia in the middle. Bounces it back to the Vlora back line. Tremendez on it and looks long over to Hoke on the left wing. Takes a great touch, controls it. Ooh. Well done by Zayala Diaz. Controls it and gets fouled at about 35 yards out. Looking to be a Vlora free kick. Looks like Hoke and Larson are standing over the kick. And Larson clears out. Hoke will be taking this one. Hits a low curler to the near post. Larson scoops it up and fires a shot. Was that deflected over the net for a Vlora corner kick? Looks like Hoke will be taking this one as well. Hoke is right-footed, so we'll have an in-swinger coming in from the left corner. Mencia picked it up on the top of the box, fired it in, and bounced around a bit before another Vlora corner kick. Hoke will be taking this one as well. In-swinger to the back post. Alvarez attacks. Serbia clears out. Mencia with the long shot. Little left, and we will have a Serbia goal kick. Looks like 22 Perez will be over the goal kick. Shading to the right side. Little short. Larson scoops it up. Out to number 19, Pena. Or Oliveira. Excuse me. Oliveira, and he wins a throw-in for Vlora. Looks like Pena will be taking this one. Couple tackles go in, and going to be a Vlora throw-in. Serbia dribbled it out the right touchline into Gonzalez. Plays a through ball that's gone a little far, cleared out by Serbia. Another throw-in for Vlora. Nadal found that one on the right side of the box. A few fancy touches and wins the corner for Vlora. Looks like Hoke will be crossing over to take this one. Outswing her from the righty this time. Big looping ball to the back post. Alvarez finds himself. Mencia rips a shot, blocked. Ooh, and just over. Who shot that one? Looks like it was number 18, Benjamin Pena. Just a little over. We've got goalkeeper standing over this kick out to number 3, Peter Kraycock. And he looks long to number 9. Goes a little long. Alvarez scoops it up back to Gunkel. Who knocks it over to Hanks on the right side. Hanks looks long over the top to Hoke. Gets intercepted by the Serbia back line. And eventually collateraled by Serbia. Serbia going down the right wing. Back through their 6. And pushing towards goal, out towards the left wing. Cross comes in, blocked, and kept out by Vlora. Cleared to about 35 yards out. Mencia scoops it up, and Vlora is countering down the right wing. '18 beats him down the right wing, fires a shot. Ooh, off the top corner. Oh, that was a close one. Nice shot there by number 18, Benjamin Pena. Just missed it. Serbia goes long. Alvarez tracking down, scoops it up with a lot of time moving forward. And he looks into the middle to Nacho Gonzalez, who turns up and finds Pena on the right wing. Lots of time. Plays it in to Nada, just a little off target. Serbia scoops it up. Serbia countering down the right wing. Looks like they're just going to play it back and keep it. Lots of time on the ball and drops it into the midfield. Mencia with a nice tackle and draws a foul. Going to be a Vlora free kick around the 45-yard line. Alvarez over this one. Plays it short to Gonzalez, who turns up, finds Nada up top, keeps it well, finds Gonzalez again, and a ball to the backside to number 2, Zayala Diaz, who keeps it close in the corner. And whips it across to the backside, finds, ooh, so close, finds Pena into Nada, who heads it just left of the frame. Going to be another goal kick for Serbia. Looks like we have number 22, Reyes Perez, carrying it forward. Finds number 8, Alexander Basta, in the middle. And Serbia keeps it. Mencia with the pick off in the midfield. Finds Hoke on the left wing, who drives in, takes a left-footed shot, back post. Collateral pushed away from the goalie, and Pena comes in to clean it up. It's a goal assist from Hoke to Pena in the 19th minute for Vlora FC. 1-0. We're going to go to an instant replay on that goal. Hoke picks it up, drives, scissors, and takes a far post shot, just parried by the goalie, and Pena with the easy cleanup. We've got a long shot from Serbia. Whoa, just wide of the net. Almost caught Gunkel off his line there. But Vlora escapes with a goal kick. Quick out to Alvarez, and Vlora is moving up the field. Larson turns in the middle, plays it out wide, and back to Alvarez, swinging around to the left side. Mencia picks it up, turns forward. It's a little contact. Hoke cleans up the tackle and wins the throw-in for Vlora. Zayala Diaz will be taking this throw-in. Looking to Nadal, a little short. Pena puts in a tackle, and Serbia cleans it up going down the left lane. Nice win by Gonzalez, and wins a throw-in for Vlora off the touchline. Long throw into Nadal, gets scooped up by Perez of Serbia. Nadal gets a tackle in on the clearance. And Gonzalez with the shot, a little left of the frame. Goal kick for Serbia. Goalkeeper over this one plays it short, into the middle, and back out wide. Pressure from Larson and from Pena. And they force a long clearance, picked off by number 19, Jonathan Oliveira. Ends in a throw for Vlora. Looks like Oliveira will be taking this throw-in. He's got a couple long throws in him, but goes short to Mencia. Back to Oliveira, and scoops it up on the right wing. Serbia countering down the left wing now. Nice win, and keeps it in by Oliveira. Oh, does not keep it in. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Serbia. Pressure from Vlora. Gonzalez nearly picks it off. Long ball into the right wing, little too far. Zayala Diaz cleans it up, and little mishap from Alvarez there, throw in for Serbia. Vlora clears it out. Mencia picks it up in the middle and gets some contact, and looks like that's going to be a yellow card on number 22, Reyes Perez. And Mencia is down, and the trainer's getting called onto the pitch. Looks like both teams are grabbing some water. Still unclear what happened to Mencia. It might be a finger? Sure. We'll look at that foul again as we have a little break. As Mencia looks like he's up and ready to play. Yeah, just gets taken down from behind. Probably a mix of repetitive fouls on Mencia and a little bit from behind draws that yellow card. But Mencia walks off and is with the trainer. Looks like Vlora will be playing a man down for the time being while he gets cleared to come back onto the field. Looks like the two captains, Alvarez and Larson, are over this free kick. And just an easy ball played. And Mencia gets waved back onto the field. Vlora back to full strength. To Hoke on the left wing. Ooh, nice little 1-2 give and go, and Hoke whips one to the back post. Looks like Pena cleans that up into Mencia. Pena wins it again. Over to Zayala Diaz, who rips a shot, which is scooped up by the Serbia goalkeeper, Zoran Kajic. Long punt. Looks like Serbia was on the end of that header, out for a Vlora free kick, or throw-in. And we've got Zayala Diaz on this throw-in. Looking forward to the striker, Nida, out for another Vlora throw. Looks like Diaz will be over this one as well. Looks again into Nida. Controls it. Little behind the back pass doesn't connect, and that foul is going to be on Diaz. Serbia, free kick. Play it short. Mencia picks it off and clips his ankle as the ball's rolling out. That's going to be a foul on 22 Mencia. Serbia, free kick. Serbia swings it around the back line. A little pressure from Gonzalez there. Hoke on and forces a clearance. Alvarez there knocks it to Mencia, over to Larson. And Vlora retains possession. Mencia finds in the middle over to Diaz, who wins it again. Gonzalez picks it up and he's going forward towards goal. Looks out wide. Cross in. Nearly finds Nadal. A lot of bouncing back and forth. Hanks clears it up. Gets it over to Larson. And Vlora retains possession. Whipped cross in by Vlora, headed out for a corner kick. Looks like Hoke's going to be over this one. Hoke whips it in. Ref stops the game. Little tumbling action going in the box, but it looks like we'll be retaken this corner. Not exactly sure what happened there. But we got Hoke over it again. Put in a nice one for that first one. See if he can put in another good cross. Driven to the center of goal. Goalkeeper punches it out. Looks like Pena is on the end of that one. Mencia whips it in. And Serbia ends up taking it. We've got a 2-on-2 going down the center of the field. Plays it out to the left side to number 10. Who cuts in, lays it off, and Vlora gets a tackle in. Looks like it's going to be a Serbia throw-in. Number 10 there was Zach Gonovic on the left wing. Looks like number 7 Kazanovic will be taking this throw-in for Serbia. Got a long run up, makes you think he's going to be shooting for the box here. Which he does. Hanks wins the header over to Gonzalez. Keeps it well over to Hoke, who misses the ball under his foot for another Serbia throw-in. Looks like Kazanovic will be taking this one as well. Hanks again with the win. Mencia over to Gonzalez. Gets picked off. But a nice tackle by Gonzalez. Gets Vlora the ball back. Plays it up to Nada up top. Who does well to control it. And gets it over to Gonzalez, who looks for Hoke on the right wing now. Looks like they switched after that last corner kick, but a little too far. Gonzalez with a nice tackle in the middle. Oh, looks like that's going to be a foul on number 8, Nacho Gonzalez. Serbia takes it quick over to the right wing back, number 15, Vladimir Petrov, who looks forward and dribbles it out of bounds. Vlora will take that one. And we've got Diaz over the throw again. Looks like he's looking for Nada up top, which he does. And Nada ends up fouling, trying to scoot around the Serbian defender. Going to be a free kick for Serbia. Gunkel finds it over to Alvarez, who's going to take his space moving forward. He finds it over to number 2, Diaz, who looks to the middle but passes a little off target. Does well to win the ball back for his team, though. That's what you like to see. Hanks looks forward to number 18, Pena, who's now racing down the right wing. With a long crossover. Oh, just misses its target. Had Nada and Hoke on that backside, but a nice win from the Serbian outside back. Having trouble seeing what number he is, but that was a nice one. Wins a corner for Vlora. Hoke's going to be over this one. Looks like it was number 15 winning that, Vladimir Petrovic. Hoke runs up. Driven ball to the back post. Flicked on by a Serbian defender out for a Vlora free kick on the right touchline. Sorry, Vlora throw-in. Looks like we've got Oliveira on this throw-in. Looks into Gonzalez in the middle. A little back heel pass that just gets picked off, and Gonzalez is going to find a foul. Serbia free kick coming out. Long ball from Serbia into the striker. Hanks cleans that one up. Second ball won by Serbia, though, out to the left wing. And Gonzalez finds himself running forward. Finds Mencia running through the midfield, who gets tackled around the 30-yard line. Serbia coming back down the right wing, number 14. Looks for the cross backside. Oh, what a save by Gunko. Oh, what a save by, I think that was Alvarez coming across. That's well done. Great teams block shots, I think is what they say. And Nacho Gonzalez looks for Hoke on the left wing. Hoke finds it. Oh, just a little too much on the touch, and it's going to go out for a... No, going to be offsides on Hoke there. Ball's coming up to about the 22-yard line for a Serbia free kick. Can we take another look at those shots and saves there? That was beautiful by the Vlora defense. Gunkel does a great job on that first save, and Alvarez lays out for the block. That's just tremendous defending. Can't ask for much more. Serbia's back onto the attack. Nice tackle by Larson. Wins it for Vlora. Out to the wing and finds Gonzalez in the middle, who's going to just keep the ball. Nice smart play by Gonzalez there. Out to Diaz. Back to Gonzalez. Over to Alvarez. Into Larson. Ooh, little mishap on the touch, but cleans it up. And Larson's looking forward to the left wing. Finds Mencia out there, who looks for Hope down the line, who is going to shield it out for a corner kick. Got a Vlora corner in-swinger from Hoke to come. Looks like Vlora will be sending 4 or 5 into the box. Lofty one to the back post. Finds its way all the way through. And Mencia gets the ball up top, out to Hoke. Looks like we got another cross coming in into Nadal, who finds... Oh, whoa! Oh. So Nadal won the header. Goalkeeper had a little trouble catching that one. And Nadal gets a poke. Almost a fatal mistake there by the Serbian goalkeeper, but ends up as just a goal kick. Goalkeeper plays it short. Mencia with some nice pressure. Looks like he went out. Yep. That's going to be a Vlora throw-in on the left touchline. Hoke over it right into Nadal, who turns and takes a hit. Blocked by the Serbian defender. Hoke wins a tackle, though. He's got it on the left corner and draws a foul. Looks like he got clipped from behind there. Serbia doesn't look too happy with the call. Looks like we've got Gonzalez over the free kick. Gonna play very similar to a corner, just about 10 yards out from the end line. And Hope goes down. Might just be a shoelace, though. Yeah, Hoke's back up. We got Gonzalez over it. Also a right footer, going to be in swinging. Lofty to the near post. Goalkeeper gets a touch and pushes it off the football field goal, which is going to be a corner kick. Looks like Nacho Gonzalez, number 8, will be taking this one. Oh, hits an in-swinger to the back post. Almost looked like that might have gone in, but out on the end line for a Serbian goal kick. Looks like the goalkeeper plays out right wide to Perez, who looks long. Corralled by number 4, Oscar Alvarez, back to Gunkel. And Alvarez gets it back, moving forward up the field. Over to Hanks, right center back, who looks forward, looking to try and get it to Oliveira there, but picked off, and Oliveira's going to draw the foul. Serbia free kick from right around midfield. Ref looked like he had a little talking to there, but no cards are shown. Big looping ball. No one's around, though. Gunkel's going to pick that up quick out to the right wing. Long ball played over the top. Looks like we're going to have an offsides on there. Number 18, Pena. That was Oliveira who played the ball over the top. Long throw from Serbia, looking for number 11, Prpa, but does not connect. And Nadaw finds himself with the ball. Hoke with a nice ball in behind. Looks like it was going to be offside. So that's number 18, Pena, just off again. Vlora is really pushing on that back line, but nice offsides trap from Serbia is going to catch them out. Big switch over to Perez on the right side. Finds Prpa in the middle. He connects one forward to Kajic with the cross. Just a little too far for the Serbian striker, but gets corralled in the left corner. And looks like we've got a foul on Serbia there. That's going to be on number 10, Stefan Zekanovic. And Oliveira drew that one. And we got Hanks over this free kick. Looks like he's looking long, and he does, into Nadaw up top. Serbia wins the header over the top and looks out wide to the right wing. Ooh, almost keeps it in there, number 15, Vladimir Petrovic, but just loses control. Going to be a Vlora throw-in. Got Diaz over the throw. Just going to look back to Alvarez, who's going to swing it around to Hanks. And into Oliveira. Finds Pena, who's moving forward, into Nadaw up top, back to Mencia, out wide to Diaz again. Nice movement by Vlora. And a big long cross, which is intercepted by the Serbia left back. Gonzalez finds it. Larson back over to Oliveras, who gets intercepted there. Mencia with a nice little toe poke there. And he's moving forward, looks for Hoke over the top, but gets picked off there. Nice job by Mencia to win it back. Gonzalez picks it up, and we're going to have a foul. That's another one on Mencia. He's just been drawing fouls all game. Looks like we have Hoke and Larson over this one. He's got Oliveira wide, but looks like he's not going to play it. Hoke's looking forward. Floats one to the back post for Alvarez, who gets a touch on it, cleared out by Serbia. And a big long one over the top. Oliveira under it. Ooh, Larson misreads the bounce, but picks it up, and Gonzalez finds Diaz out wide, who's running down the left end line. Looks for Hoke down the left sideline, and Diaz making the overlapping run. Hoke whips it backside, and a clearance by the Serbian defender. Looks like we've got a corner kick. Yes, a corner kick. And Hoke's going to be over this one again. We're in the 46th minute, a little added time. Hoke whips it in. Looks like back post to Alvarez, who gets a head on it, but pretty easily scooped up by the Serbian goalkeeper. Yeah. Ball played into the right winger, number 14, Nikola Kajzic, but he's offsides. Got caught coming back a little high. So Diaz over this one, plays an easy one back to Alvarez, plays it into Larson in the middle, who can turn up and just finds Hanks. Into Mencia in the middle, and he's moving forward. Finds Pena on the right wing, who cuts in, takes on a couple defenders, but gets held up. Nice win there by Oliveira. Swings it over to Pena on the right wing, but he was offsides. Looks like we got number 3, Peter Kraycock over it. Finds number 6 in the middle, Stephen Kraycock. Gotta imagine they're brothers. And Larson picks it up in the middle. Some fancy footwork gets him out of danger, finds Gonzalez. Couple turns, finds Mencia in the middle. And out to Gonzalez again. Finds Oliveira, who looks for Pena running down the right wing, but does not connect. Out for a Vlora throw-in. Looks like Oliveira's over this one. Finds Gonzalez back. Finds Mencia in the middle. Back out to Oliveira, who finds Hoke in the middle. Mencia scoops it up out to Larson. And Vlora's looking to attack down this right wing again. Nice cross in. Serbia finds the header out. And that is going to be our first half. Going to have Vlora FC up 1-0 over United Serbia FC. And we will be back with action for the second half. And that'll be about 10 minutes. picture of it for me.
The mic's on.
All right, and we're back for some second half action from Burnsville, Minnesota. I've got Russ Turner joining me in the booth. He's the coach of the Vlora FC U21 side. Welcome to the booth, Russ.
Thanks, Robert.
It looks like Vlora will be starting off this half. So first half numbers, Vlora had 9 corner kicks, getting a lot of chances, but just need to find a way to put some away there. A lot of chances, a lot of good balls coming in from Hoke as we watch Alvarez play it up the left wing. Mencia's been on the ball a lot today, drawing a lot of fouls. He's been playing well. As we find the draw up top, Pena finds it over to Larson. He cuts in. Oh, nice tackle by the Serbian defender, though. So what were your thoughts on the first half, Russ?
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting first half, actually. It was like it could have been 3-0 Vlora, but it could have been 1-1. And I thought Vlora played well, dominated the ball, numerous chances, and were winning most of the midfield duels. But the Serbian team looked dangerous on the break and on the counter a couple of times. And we had that tremendous clearance off the line.
Yeah, Alvarez did a great job and great initial save from
absolutely
Phil, too.
So even though they didn't have a lot of possession, they did create 2 or 3 really good chances. So it was a pretty interesting first half. I think Vlora might be actually a little disappointed to just be 1-0 up at the half, actually.
Completely agreed. As Serbia goes on another counter, but Gonzalez scoops it up in the middle out to Mencia. Some fancy footwork, finds himself some space.
He's been superb in midfield.
Yeah, they found themselves with a lot of space in the middle too, which is always what you want to see when you're playing there.
Well, I think he finds it. You know, he's
Agreed.
always finding those spaces, creating them.
Alvarez finds Nadal, who holds it up. And Serbia back on another break.
Again, Mencia just doesn't let anything happen.
Serbia's been looking for a lot of long balls out of that back line. Really the only chances they've had are on those counters, finding over the long. So
yeah, they haven't had any joy playing through the midfield.
No.
So it's probably a reasonable tactic, honestly. But
Alvarez finds a clear and holding the ankle, a little slow to get up. Going to be a Serbia throw-in. Looked like he got clipped on the follow-through there. No trainer call yet, though.
yeah, I think just a bit clumsy.
Yep, also.
Looks like Alvarez is back on his feet. tackle in by Hoke, cleaned up by Diaz there, out for another Serbia throw. It's like a long one into the box. And Sia with a clearance and Hoke with a secondary. Nda chasing down. Serbia just keeps it with the goalkeeper. It's like another long
Yeah, there's
ball.
that long ball.
Oh, but this one finds its way to the backside. Serbia with the cutback and a shot. Nice save by Gunkel. Holds on to it and looks out quick to Gonzalez, who finds Hoke. A little back and forth between the two, and a long ball over to Pena. Scoop cleared away by the goalkeeper and collected by Vlora. They've been getting good pressure on the backs, forcing that long ball, and they just don't have the confidence to play it through the middle.
No. That was a nice diagonal, though, and they had the extra player overlapping.
Out to Hoke on the left wing, who's going to take his man inside. Goes for the shot blocked, and a shot off the post. Hoke follows up. Oh, and just wide of the net.
Off the inside of the post.
I think that was a shot from Pena, but I didn't catch it. Off the inside of the right post. And
Yeah, thank you.
Mencia does a good job to shield the ball and wins it for his Vlora side yet again. He's all over the place. Larson over to Oliveira. Back to Hanks and to Gonzalez, and he's finding down the right wing. Oliveira again. Little scuffle, and it looks like we've got a foul called on number 19, 18, Pena.
Yeah, he just kind of got his arm across him. Probably a good call. Here's that long ball coming again.
Vlora wins the second one. That's Diaz scooping it up. And runs into a little trouble in the midfield. Serbia takes that over. Another low-driven ball. Hank scoops that up and finds Mencia, who's now lots of space in the midfield. Finds Larson. Oliveira drives it down the right wing. Looks for Nada up top. Cut out, though.
Oh, I'm going to pick it up here.
Over to Hoke.
Must be.
And he slots it to the far post. It's a nice interception there by Gonzalez. Assist to Gonzalez. Over to Hoke for the finish.
Composed finish, just tucked it away.
He took his time, took that touch, and picked his corner.
Yeah, no need to elaborate.
That's Hoke's second goal of the tournament. He was also the assist. And yeah, we have the replay ready here. Vlora started a nice attack on the right end line. Looks for Nada up top. But some pressure and a bit of an unforced mistake gets Gonzalez over to Hoke with plenty of time. Slots it away. That's a beautiful finish.
Yeah, it just glanced over at the assistant referee to see if that might have been offside, but he held his position and his line really well. He had tons of space. To be fair, it was really quite poor defending.
Yeah.
And like you said, an unforced error, and just picked it off at the top of the box there.
That marks Hoke's second goal contribution to the game. He had the assist on that first one with that low shot to the far post. It's been an important part of this Vlora team. A lot of goal contributions so far this season. As a first-year player on the team, Mencia finds himself with lots of space and a bit of a mishap there.
Yeah, and just going back to the goal, I think Undar's contribution is quite big as well. Even though he didn't really control the ball, that the Serbian players are worried about him. They kind of flock to him, and then there's space somewhere else.
Yeah, he's a big guy, draws a lot of attention.
Yeah.
6'5" striker for you, you at home wondering. Serbia's got a little connection down the right wing. Cross comes in, blocked by, I think that was Oliveira. Finds himself on the ball again. Vlora doing a good job playing out of the back.
Lovely playing out, yeah.
And a long ball to the right wing, looking for. Oh, that's Oliveira. So I guess that was Pena on the left side earlier.
Good pressure from now they've picked it up. Oh, that's going to be a yellow. Yep. See, Undar's pressure forced that.
And that is a second yellow card for number 22, Reyes Perez. That second yellow is going to show a red in the 56th minute here. So Vlora is looking at 35 minutes up a man now.
Yeah, easy one for the ref. And really a poor challenge if you're on a yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, but again, Undar's work forced that error, and then Vlora do a good job of pressing in behind that, and that's why you're seeing all these long balls. They can't get through that.
Yeah. Hoke does a good job taking that aggressive first touch too, making the defender make a decision there.
Yep.
Looks like Hoke and Larson are over the ball again.
I fancy one into the far post here, far corner.
Larson fades off to the left side. Looks like it's just going to be Hoke over this one. Got Pena and Oliveira on that far side. I'd imagine that's where this cross is going to be coming to. Alvarez making his way over as well.
Yellow card issued to their coach.
Oh, and we just had a yellow card issued to the Serbian coach as well. Guess he wasn't too happy with the red card.
Yeah, they've had a really bad 3 minutes. This could make it worse here.
Hoke with the shot. Just over the crossbar, under the football field goal. That's got to be a close one. But out for a Serbian goalkeeper. Looks like the goalkeeper's taking his own kick for the first time of this game. Mencia does well to keep it. Looked like it was going to Larson, but over to Hoke on the left wing, who just keeps it for Vlora. Lots of time in the midfield, and he finds Oliveira running down the right wing. A nice fake cross finds Pena running in. With the,
Body's in the box.
Just a little off on the cross.
He immediately saw more space there for Vlora. Oh, he's let it go out. Oh, wow.
That was Basta just not aware of where the sideline is, I guess. Vlora catches a break there with a little momentum coming down the sideline for Serbia. Vlora does well in tight space, but just a little mishap of communication on the connection there between Nda and Pena.
There's that pressure again. No, he's working nice and hard. And they'll make the error, and there it is. And Vlora picks up. The game has a real pattern to it now.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely ball.
It's going to get a little more comfortable here for Vlora being up a man. I think we'll see even more possession from this Vlora side now.
Yeah.
Who were already dominating possession in that first half. And Dahl with the flick on. Just a little too much caught by the Serbian defender. And Dahl does a good job cutting off both of those passing options.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a Serbian throw-in. I think that's a bit of an interesting call, but nonetheless, looks like we've got number 3 taking the throw, Peter Krekak. Gonzalez with a couple tackles. And Oliveira cleans it up, wins a throw-in for Vlora. Looks like we've got some activity on the Vlora bench. Got a couple people warming up. And over to Gonzalez, and
Nice.
he finds Pena running down the right wing. Hoax in the middle, asking for it, but we get a shot from...
What appeals for a penalty in the middle there?
Yeah.
Felt like there was a push. Vlora, Serbia went to 3 at the back, I think, in light of the red card. And so there's space on the wing there. They're still asking about that push potential.
If you're hooked there, you're really hoping for that ball in behind. He's got his guy beat down the middle of the field. And we look like we're making our first substitution of the day. That's going to be number 20, Iba Nadah, coming out with number 11, Sohail.
Ebrahimi.
Don't have his last name in front of me. Ebrahimi. Sohail Ebrahimi coming in. There it is. Serbia with the shot, deflected.
Oh, sorry.
Gunkel tries to chase it down, unable to hold on, and we're going to end up with a Serbian corner kick. Looks like we're going to have number 11 over this one, Alexander Prpa. Whips it in long to the back post. Lets it bounce.
Oh.
Ooh. 14 with a little shimmy and a shot, but gets deflected over for another corner kick. That was Nikola Kajsic.
The set piece might be a pathway back into the game for the Serbian team. And there's plenty of time.
And I can't see who we have over the ball for Serbia here, but we've got a right-footed in-swinger coming in. Little talk with the ref between two of the players. That's Diaz and the Serbian attacker. The corner runs long.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Serbia, you've got to be disappointed that there's nobody attacking the far post there. That's a really pretty decent cross and just evades everyone.
Hangs down the line.
And
to
here's
Pena.
that little extra space.
Looking for,
Now there's
looking for Ibrahimi up top, but a little short there. Ooh, nice pickoff by Pena there. Looks for Ibrahimi, but
Quite.
a little too much. Goalkeeper scoops that up. Plays quickly out to the right side. Hope cleans that one up to Alvarez, who's going to take his time over to Hanks and then to Oliveira. Gonzalez gets some space moving forward, finds Mencia, goes out to Hoke.
Nice football this through the thirds.
Gonzalez to Hoke again, who looks on the left wing. That's Diaz with a cross in. Gets cleared out by Serbia, who keeps possession. A lot of pressure coming.
A lot of pressure, yeah. Oh, that now they're out. I was gonna say it's just so hard for them to release the pressure. It's a speedy winger here.
Ooh, beats another one down the left side. Looks for a cross in.
Oh. What's he given here?
And are we given a penalty here?
I think he gave a penalty. Yeah. PK.
PK for the Serbian side. That was drawn by number 10, Stefan Zekanovic.
That came from like nowhere. The winger just had a run and he skipped around, and the ref didn't like that late challenge. Just a little late there. He was indicating that he left his foot in there with his cleats up. So a pathway back into the game from like nothing.
Yeah. Beat a couple guys down that end line. We've got Alexander Purpa standing over this one. Gunkel in the goal. And he finds the bottom left corner. It's a nice PK taken, and that's going to make it 2-1 for Vlora. Do we have a replay on that penalty draw there?
Yeah, I think he just left his foot in there.
Not the draw. I don't have the draw.
Okay. I guess we do not. So we have a replay on the penalty here, but it's going to be that finds them a little.
Well, that makes
a little momentum for Serbia here.
I mean, it makes it interesting. I think the Vlora coach will be really disappointed just at the moment in the game where it should be
becoming easy.
Potentially 3-0 or even
That's
4.
Ibrahimi. A little mispronunciation earlier, finding it out wide.
He looks like he can beat that fullback every time.
Yeah. Vlora's been dangerous on these wings all game. It looks like we have Ibrahimi over the corner. Right-footed outswinger coming in. Serbia's been hanging two guys high on corner kicks. Makes it difficult for Vlora to send too many numbers in. A whipped ball and right by the PK spot. Alvarez finds the end of it, but a little wide on the header.
Just couldn't direct it.
Careless turnover, and Vlora finds themselves attacking. Nice win by Pena there, just cruising past. Goalkeeper deflects it. But Pena's been dangerous on that wing all game. Got a little.
Here he goes again.
Counter coming from Serbia. Hanks back to Gunkel, who finds Alvarez. Ooh, little mistake there from Vlora. Doesn't look like they'll get punished too hard for it, though.
Oh.
Gonzalez came
in from behind. It's going to be a yellow card.
It's going to be number 8, Nacho Gonzalez, receiving the yellow card.
Well, again, Serbians finding a bit of joy down the left.
Yeah.
Bit of pace.
That was number 6, Stephen Kraycock, drawing that yellow card.
Now a chance to just get the ball into the into the box.
And if you're Vlora, you want to be minimizing these set pieces as much as you can. This is where teams down a man can get very dangerous. Got Alexander Perpa, the goal scorer, on the PK over this free kick. Looks like Vlora will have 2 in the wall. It's about a 33, 35-yard free kick here. In-swinger.
Nice shape on the cross.
Yeah, in-swinger right to the middle of the box, and Alvarez finds a header out for a corner kick.
And
but
the goal has really lifted the Serbian mood. They sense there still could be something in this game for them. Just when it looked like it was going away. Oh, it's a good...
looping cross to the back post, and
he just drifted in. It wasn't really picked up.
we're gonna need to see the number on who scored this. But that was a nice header, heads into the ground and bounces into the almost the top right corner.
The textbook, you head it down when you're attacking. When it bounces like that, it's so hard for the keeper. Was it that right back over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to see the number.
Yeah.
I think it might be 15, but I need to get confirmation on that.
Wow, 2-2. You would, if you'd said 5 minutes ago, this game could be 2-2 in a short period of time, you'd have said no chance, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So that was number 15 in the 70th minute, which is Vladimir Petrovic. Still don't know who swung in the corner. We'll try and get confirmation on that assist here.
Robert, there's just too many unforced errors in the last couple of minutes. There's no need to give away that free kick. And we talked about those. About those set pieces.
Yeah.
Being an opportunity for a Serbian team that's really unable to dominate possession at all. And here we are, 2-2.
Yeah. So that was number 11 taking the corner kick for the assist, Alexander Perpa. That's his second goal contribution, having scored the penalty kick just a few minutes earlier. Got Ibrahimi with the shot, a little ambitious, and finds itself high and left.
Wow.
Yeah, not too often you see a team up 2-0 go a man up and then
get 2 back in the next 6 or 7 minutes. Yeah. But unforced errors, because the penalty kick was, a bit late, a bit clumsy. There's a chance here.
Gonzalez with the shot. Oh, just a touch left. Vlora's getting these chances, but is having trouble finding the target.
What they're doing really well is having players in the top of the box coming into those spaces. There's plenty of opportunity against that three at the back right now. Well, I bet if you offered Serbia a 2-2 draw, they'd bite your hand off right now. Wouldn't you say? But it's only 72 minutes, so.
And a reminder, this game cannot end in a draw. We will be going to extra time and penalties if this one does not have a final result by the 90th minute.
Yeah, I think Vlora just mustn't panic. They need to reset and go back to what they were doing. And there's chances are going to come, surely.
Yeah, just that mistake minimization, especially up a man, you're going to have the subbing advantage. It looks like Serbia only has 2 subs on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you have to bring this game to extra time, you'll have the legs and the number up.
Yeah.
Vlora's just got to be careful and not let any counterattacks or set pieces set them down a goal. Peña to Larson gets picked off by the Serbia team, but Larson puts in a good tackle.
Good pressure.
Ibrahimi pressuring down right side. Hanks tries to clean it up, but another unforced turnover, and Serbia is looking dangerous down this left wing.
Yeah.
Mencia with a nice tackle. He's everywhere today.
Yeah, Serbia basically do nothing down the right at the moment. They're having some joy on the left.
Got number 7, the long thrower over this one. That's Milorad Kozanovic. Definitely butchered that pronunciation, but
Oh, another opportunity. Oh, my goodness.
oh,
Good
that's
save.
a beautiful strike by
Offside
the
on
goal
the...
scorer and assister from the last two, Alexander Kerpog. It's a first-time volley. Nice save from Gunkel, though.
Robert, there's no excuse for how much space he had. Just right on top of the box there, completely alone. The ball sat up so nice. That's a pretty good save.
Yeah.
Wow, another warning shot for Vlora. I think this...
And we've got 2 subs being made for this Vlora side. We've got number 7, Ethan Hoke, coming out. That is our goal scorer and assister on the first 2 contributions. And then we've got captain number 14, Avery Larson, also coming out. And it looks like we have coming into the midfield, Redwan Barab, who is wearing number 10.
Vincent is saying, can
And
you
we've
make sure
got-
the cam is plugged into a charger?
We've got Farad Kaiber also coming in on the left wing. Looks
this
like
thing
he's wearing number 5. So that's Hoke and Larson out. Kaiber and Barab in the game. That's Barab on the ball early, out to Kaiber. Little soft on the pass.
He's done him. There's that space. Just,
Did I miss a sub too? We've got that out there too. Who came out? Was it Oliveira?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not.
Looks like we have another sub, number 19, Oliveira for Vlora, coming out. And we've got number 3, Dek Jama, coming in at left back.
foul there.
Vlora draws a foul on the right wing. That's Diaz drawing it. Pena was appealing for some advantage being
Yeah,
played
he
there.
wanted the advantage. He had the ball. But to be honest, I think this might be better just to get some guys in the box and swing it in.
Completely agree.
Yeah, I understand though. Like, I got the ball, I want to play. But last time we had a corner swung in, the captain got his head to it quite easily. Let's see what happens here. Also, I don't rate the keeper off his line.
Gonzalez and Mencia also have to be ready for some spillage here up top. They've gotten a lot of chances just on semi-clearances from the Serbia team. A lot of shots at the top of the box. In-swinger comes into the near post.
No, it's a disappointing cross. Doesn't beat the first man.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
here we go. They've picked it
Ibrahimi
back up.
finds it. Finds Kaiber out on the left wing. Cross is a little disappointing as well. Ends up going off the touch line, the end line, for a Serbia goal kick.
Yeah, just a little lack of quality with the final ball into the box.
And you can sense this Vlora team getting a little frustrated. Feels like they should have a couple more a couple more goals here, but cannot seem to find the back of the net. As Diaz wins a header, and Hanks clears up a second chance.
And there's space on the right. I think this pattern of play will be set now for the rest of the game, with Vlora dominating and seeing if they can get this winning goal.
Diaz taking the throw in. Looks into Ibrahimi. Gonzalez on the ball.
Oh,
Finds
does well.
Mencia.
Does well. Ah,
Looks
4-4.
like we've got an offsides on Vlora here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, free kick for the Serbian team.
Yeah, and they'll be thankful for that, just to give them a moment to reset and relieve the pressure a little bit. We know what's coming here. Those will go as long as he can.
Out to the left.
Out to the
winger.
left, which is what we
Mencia
see is
cleans
too good
up.
for him. Just too good.
That's Kyber running down the left wing. Finds Jama at left back. Bumps it with Mencia and back out to Kyber. Beats him down the left wing. Looks for a cross, but gets eaten up by that Serbian backline. And disappointing clear gives Vlora a throw-in. Jama over it.
They're having enormous difficulty getting out now. There's no release. The pressure's becoming relentless.
Diaz looks out wide. That's Pena again
Overlap.
on it.
Oh, well done. Oh!
Oh, and a scissor kick from Ibrahimi.
Oh.
Just finds itself wide of the frame.
There was a lovely little dummy run there, created the space for the cross.
Good patience there by Pena, waiting for the defender to bite.
Yeah, I think Vlora need to be patient and just keep playing like this.
Mencia finds it over to Pena.
I mean, right
Who looks
now,
for Ibrahimi, but space closed up about a second before he played that ball.
Here's that run again, Robert. And there's not a lot on in the box.
Cross comes in.
Yeah, that's better. Oh, he's
another
lost it there.
turnover.
Oh, well done.
Nice block by Mencia
Three.
there, and very ambitious
Lashed at
effort
it.
by number 6 there, Stephen Craycock. Ends up with a throw-in for Vlora. Jama over it.
Yeah, you never like that, do you, when your shot goes out for a throw? Oh, late. That's a yellow. Yep.
Well,
Yeah, you know, the ref's been very consistent with those all game.
agreed.
He gave that yellow card after about 10 minutes to the Serbian midfielder. And I think he's the guy that got the second yellow. And he's been really consistent. He doesn't like that. Those
He's
late challenges.
on 11, I believe. So I think that goes to 11, Alexander Perpa with the yellow card. And Vlora content to keep the ball played around the back line. Take advantage of that man up.
See where those spaces are.
Gonzalez skips Mencia over to Alvarez on the left side. Over to Jama. Finds it out wide on the left wing to Kyber.
Nice running by the substitute. The quality of that ball isn't quite there, but the gaps are there.
Vlora's turned it around since that second Serbian goal. Pressure's been getting applied. Serbia's been having a hard time finding it out, but we still have these dangerous counters A lot coming from that left winger, number 10 for Serbia, Steven Zekanovic. Jama wins the header. Kaiber flicks on.
Man over here. It's still on.
Pena with the ball on the right wing. Looking to serve it across, but gets eaten up again. Pena shields it out for a throw-in.
Just a bit earlier would have been.
Diaz looking for a cross.
It's a good ball. Oh.
Serbia team's hanging on.
Yeah.
Clearing it when they need to.
And looking for this guy every time. Little push there. No.
That's Rob chasing down with Jama there.
Serbia are forced to just dribble, you know, out to the wing and try and dribble. And 10 looks like he's starting to get tired. That's a bit late. That's a little late.
I'm surprised not to see a card there.
Yeah.
Mencia continuously drawing some hard tackles.
Yeah. I think he just got his final warning, Robert. Oh, you know. That would have been a second yellow. So I think he just gave him a little bit of grace there. But that's his last one. Huh.
That could be a soft red too. Don't want to have a borderline one change the game even more. Vlora tagging on the left wing finds. Oh my goodness! Gonzalez on it with a back post shot. Oh, just right of the frame. Some dangerous chances there for Vlora, but can't seem to finalize anything.
You know, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm kind of glad this is a cup game. This is the sort of league game that could end 2-2 with a lot of frustration. But with extra time, it's really difficult to see Serbia hanging on.
Agreed.
Do you know what I mean?
As we go into the 87th minute, that's 3 minutes of regulation plus whatever added time the fourth official decides on. It's looking more and more like this is going to be going to extra time.
Yeah, and then there'll be Can Vlora be patient enough to find that one chance?
As Alvarez takes it up the left wing, looking over to Jama. A nice little flick on by Ibrahimi there. Jama
good overlap by the fullback. Yeah.
Ooh, we've got a foul called on Ibrahimi. Vlora side doesn't seem too happy about it.
Again, though, the ref's been really consistent that he's called that foul all game. So
agreed. And Jama will be over this throw. Finds Barab. Over to Jama and over to Alvarez. As they switch it over to Hanks and to Diaz on the right wing. To Gonzalez and Pena, but just gets eaten up by that Serbian left back, Kazanovic. Serbia retains possession.
They're just hanging in there. And it's so they cannot play out. Advantage.
Got advantage played by the referee.
Oh, it's going to be a good advantage, Robert.
Oh, wide. Cuts in with a shot.
Good tackle.
Great blocked shot there by the Serbian.
There's just not quite enough room.
Ooh. Vlora looked like we had another chance there, but Ibrahimi lets that run under his foot out for a Serbian throw.
Ref did well there.
Agreed.
Just to
That's a tough one when the ball stops right by the foul. It makes you want to call it. But you saw the Vlora player running on with an attack looming.
Should have scored, really. This is last gasp defending. They're just hanging in there somehow. It's just a question of when.
Vlora, you know they're going to want to end this one before the
Absolutely.
before PKs come. So we're looking at about 30 minutes of time that Vlora needs to find a way to find the back of the net. Nice double by the Vlora. Got the ball on the left wing.
Oh, space inside. There we go.
A little congestion in the box.
Oh, they just can't.
Ibrahimi finds himself on it with a
no. The defending is just last gasp, but it's effective. They just can't get enough space to get the shot away.
And Ibrahimi hit that one off the football field goal post, if you were confused why play stopped there. So we've got a goal kick. Flipped on and
good flick.
Got Serbia running down the left wing. Dangerous, but Gunkel dives in and cleans that one up right out to Mencia, looking to go on a break.
I'm trying to get them on transition here with at least, well, the forward is just off the field now. Yeah.
That's Pena running in the
behind.
Box. Oh, a big collision. Oh,
you know what? He might. Yeah, yellow card for the striker here. Went in with his cleats up straight into the goalie. And
both players are slow to get up here. Yeah, let's look at a replay on that one.
Yeah, the striker followed through.
Got a nice through ball into Pena there, who takes a touch past his man a little long, and he connects on the touch and completely collides with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's complaining about that card because he's saying, well, I got hurt too, but I think the ref has that right. Wow, what a chance. 90th minute. Well, goalie was strong there. It was brave.
Yeah. So that's going to be on number 18 for Vlora, Benjamin Pena, 90th minute yellow card. He's been dangerous on that right wing all game.
Yeah.
I don't foresee that stopping. And another long ball by Serbia, clearing their lines.
Oh, won the flick again.
Oh my goodness.
Good.
Gunkel almost got caught off his line tracking back and trips, but
Robert, what on earth happened there? The midfielder, the striker spotted him off his line. He chipped him from 40 yards. He tripped over his own feet, fell over, and then managed to get a foot on it.
Nice acrobatic.
Wow. We nearly had the most dramatic. And well, here we go. Left side.
Ibrahimi takes some end line, looking for a shot, and going to be wide.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was. Those are two near chips from the Serbian team.
That was really. He was backpedaling, and he tripped over his own feet, and just as it looked like it was going to go over him, he got a foot on it.
A little hard to see on the replay there.
Yeah,
but that was a scary moment for Vlora. You know, everyone on the field's holding their breath there.
Yeah, it would have been the most unlikely of winning goals. Here we go. That right side again.
Keeps it.
He's still got
keeps it in. Serbia turns it over. We got Pena finding Gonzalez in the middle. Little Maradona there doesn't come out.
Dramatic end to the game.
Great tackle by Gonzalez to win it back.
It's just going to take one moment of quality. Is this it? No.
And another block shot. Serbia just finding ways to keep this Vlora.
The Serbian centre back, number 3.
Ibrahimi with a nice win there. And gets his ankles clipped out. We're going to have a Vlora free kick right on the corner of the box here.
Probably the last kick of the game.
Yeah, in the 94th minute here.
I was just going to... Oh, let's see what happens here. As I say, the Serbian centre-back number 3 with the hair has been heroic. Just last gasp. And they look exhausted back there, but it's still 2-2.
We've got Ibrahimi over the ball for Vlora. Got another right-footed player looking for an in-swinger.
Every black shirt is in the box defending, except one who's just on top.
Low driven ball in.
Is there time for the corner?
And we've got Ibrahimi over the corner kick as well. Vlora looking to play quickly, beat out this ref's whistle for
good one.
Time. Oh!
Put it
and
wide.
Diaz finds himself on the end of the cross, but
yeah,
out wide, and that is going to be the end of regulation here.
Wow, Robert, that's a pretty interesting second half.
Yeah.
I mean, Serbia had like just a 6-7 minute spell, and they got 2 goals. Apart from that, it was all Vlora. I'm still trying to get over. I'm still trying to get over the 40-yard attempt.
Yeah.
And
that was the second almost one of the game too. Right after Vlora scored
that's
first
right.
one, we had off the kickoff a long one that ended up just a couple feet wide of the frame.
Yeah.
Bunko's got to be careful coming off his line here, as this Serbian team has showed they're aware of it.
It would have been the most unlikely of wins, and unbelievable comebacks to have completed it like that with 10 men. Well, I think if you're the Vlora coach, you have to just tell your team to keep going. You don't, I mean...
Yeah, gotta be careful of these counterattacks. You're gonna be able to keep the ball, but you can't leave yourself vulnerable. The Serbian team has shown themselves effective on the wings to counter.
Yeah, especially on the left. But I do think that winger's a little tired now. But still, yeah. No mistakes, no silly mistakes. It's just looking over at the Serbian bench, and everyone looks pretty tired, Robert.
Yeah, we've got 4 players stretching out.
There's a lot of stretching out. There's a lot of like, but the back 3 after the red card have been stretched and pulled around, but they've been able to just put those tackles in somehow.
All right, so we just got word on how this overtime works. It's going to be 2 15-minute halves. It is not golden goals, so we will be playing the full 30 minutes regardless of any scores happening. And if it remains tied after those 2 15-minute halves of overtime, we'll be going to PKs.
Why do I keep doing this? No. He told me to put 15 minutes.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. And teams arriving for the next game. I'm just wondering what's going on here. And extra time. I almost can't believe it.
We got some free football coming up.
I'm not. Well, it's great for the neutral because, like I said at half time, it's a pretty interesting game. You know, you've got one team, the home team, dominating the game, dominating possession, dominating midfield, leading by 2, a man up, and yet here we are at the end, it's 2-2. You know, I guess that's why we love it.
Looks like we're getting ready to get underway here. Both teams taking the field.
Oh wait, it's 2:15 minutes. Shouldn't it start at 0 and count up?
Should start at 90. Should start at 90 and
You
count
told
up.
me to set up 15.
Start at 90. Because there's going to be added time at the end of each of them as well.
I should do it at 90.
Yeah. And it looks like Serbia will be starting the ball for the first half of overtime. Big clear from the Serbian goalkeeper. Diaz shields it for Hanks. Not Hanks. That we have Fernandez coming into the game.
Oh, nice ball. Chance to cross here. Far
Looping
post.
ball. Oh, and a diving header by Ibrahimi, but finds itself a little over the crossbar.
Oh, he'll be disappointed there. The goal was like gaping. But good start by Vlora, applying pressure, they got in right away. Here's the long goal kick.
As we see these minutes tick by, you wonder how much this extra man is going to play effect into the fatigue of this Serbia team. Nice ball out to the
Right
wing.
ball, yeah. Oh,
Ibrahimi finds himself on it. He looks for a cross, and it's deflected out wide
there's that.
for a corner.
There's that defender. He does so well just to clean up.
Got Ibrahimi over this one again. Looking for a righty in-swinger here. Serbia is hanging just one up top, now added an extra man into the box. Big high clearance, but doesn't make it too far. Jama with,
unlucky.
Honestly, a pretty well done ball out wide, but just doesn't connect with Ibrahimi.
Good idea. Wow, he grabbed at least 10 yards there. Yeah. I don't blame him, but
Vlora lets it right out.
Vlora fullback's nice and high.
Let me come get your keys so I can put the money up.
Gonzalez finds it out to Fernandez. And a nice slip ball into the gap. Oh, what a beautiful tackle by the Serbian left back.
Yeah.
Relieves Serbia of pressure again. Seems to be the tale of these last 45 minutes. Jama finds himself on the ball, left wing. Ibrahimi cuts in. And another block shot for the Serbia team. Jama again. Into Kai.
Not quite. Oh, they weren't quite on the same page. The left back stopped his run, otherwise he would have been in. Nice clearance. Oh, in the back.
That was, I think that was called on number 5, Vasco Bernendez.
Chance to get the ball in the. Oh, here we go. Right wing.
Cleaned up by this Vlora back line. Scary ball into the back, and Perez is not ready for the pressure coming, but
Totally unnecessary. Got away with it, and here we go. Nice.
ball out wide.
Looking for a shot. Looking for a
Ooh,
shot.
fake shot. Oh, and tries to find Diaz trailing up top, but
Doesn't seem to know whether he wants to look for a cross or a shot, and sort of doesn't either. By the time he finds his teammate, they've got him closed down. I wonder what's happened here. We've got Serbia player down. This could be just pure exhaustion. I don't know. They've really put a shift in at the back there.
that they have.
We might see some cramping here. I don't know.
Looks like he's back up.
They're probably gonna take every opportunity to slow the game down and just try and get to PKs.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would do. I mean, it's working, sort of, with the blocks, and here we go. Oh, he's through. Nearly. Not quite. Chance to relieve the pressure here. No,
John
there's
picks
really
it
just
up.
no support.
And Ibrahimi finds himself with a lot of space on the left wing. A little outside the
Great
foot
ball.
ball. What a ball! What a goal! Oh, look at that
yeah.
one. That was a outside the foot curler from Sohail Ibrahimi.
Beautiful pass, Robert. Just that little curl on it. That was that moment of quality that we've been looking for.
Let's watch that one again.
That was a beauty. Great assist.
Finds himself with plenty of space out on the wing. And you can't ask for much better than that.
No, that's a great. That's what they've been looking for. A
Composed
little
finish
moment
to the
of.
far post again. Did we get confirmation on who scored that one? It looked to be number 10, Barab, but
Yeah, and then something happened right after the goal. Off the ball, the assistant referee ran onto the field to deal with it, and has just been telling the center ref what happened. So I'm just watching if there's any further action required, but lovely goal.
looks like
Well, there
no
should be-
cards will be coming out
No.
of that one.
Just a little talking to, and they should be all right now. But we just don't know. And I would expect the there might be another yellow.
That's very much out of frustration yellow
Yeah.
card there. And that's
Yeah.
going to be given to
The left back.
number 7, Milorad Kazanovic.
Yeah, exactly. Just frustrated. Emotions just bubbling up a little bit now. I don't know what the Serbian team are complaining about. That they're feeling aggrieved at something with that goal. I know they were appealing for offside, but I think he timed it just perfectly.
Yeah, it looked like they were not happy with the celebration that
Oh,
happened
you think?
in the Vlora
Okay.
huddle afterwards.
Yeah, maybe.
Big long ball, gonna be a little too much, scooped up by the goalkeeper.
What do you do now, Robert, if you're Vlora? Do you just keep going, get another, or are you going to sit on this a bit? Or
I think you got to keep the pressure up, sitting in and giving them opportunities
Yeah.
to move up the field. Like they haven't been able to
there's
play for
Yeah.
the midfield at all this game. I don't
Right.
think we give them the opportunity to do it now.
Goal scorer was Benjamin Penny.
Goal scorer was actually number 18, Benjamin Pena.
and he just drifted into that far post space so nicely. It was a real moment of quality. Yeah, I think you're right. They're just going to keep going. Oh, that's a pretty stern challenge.
That has
And that is
back pocket potential there.
Yeah,
But looks like we're just going to be seeing a yellow.
I think this is going to be a yellow card. And
What's up with the driver?
again,
It doesn't know how to go over 100.
Yeah.
I'll reset it.
things are bubbling over here.
Emotions are running high here.
I think Vlora needs to just stay out of it, honestly.
Yeah, don't want to.
Because the referee is, I'm sure, going to issue a yellow card for that tackle. They're winning the game. They're a man up.
We've got 3 Vlora players holding back, trying to. He's got a red card in hand, and it looks like
It's a yellow in his hand. He's going to give 18. Oh, he's been sent off.
Yellow.
He's been sent off. Second yellow. Does that match?
Pena.
Was Pena on a yellow?
Yeah.
It gave him a second yellow for that reaction, and now he's off.
Yeah, that's Benjamin Pena at number 18, and now this adds some life back in for Serbia. That is a
but
evens it up at 10 men aside.
But what happened to
We've got a yellow card to number 3 for the tackle.
For the tackle, exactly.
Peter
and so we need this.
Krejcik.
That's right. So we had. So 3 got and we expected that, right?
Yep.
He went in, and like I said earlier, the ref's been consistent with that all game. But that reaction, he didn't like at all. And now it's 10 apiece, which feels.
Can't be reacting like that on a yellow. He's lucky to not have a straight red for that one, but he is still not happy on the sideline as he slowly makes his way out of the stadium.
with the coaching staff. And again, it seems a little self-inflicted, doesn't it? You're 3-2 up. You've got all the momentum. You're a man up. The referee is obviously going to book the defender for the tackle, right? And then you get involved. Let's see what happens with the free kick. Oh, it's going to be a goal. Oh,
Alvarez with a nice cross in, and Jama tries
completely
to
unmarked.
Just doesn't get enough on it, and
he just didn't get a contact. Any kind of good contact would have been a goal there.
Got another corner kick, courtesy of Ibrahimi.
Flick, nearly.
Gonzalez finds himself on the top of the box. Whips it out to Ibrahimi. Looks for another cross. Right to Jama again, and a shot and a goal!
Lovely.
Nice little 2-touch finish from there off the chest and a volley, and that's going to be number 2, Diaz. That is Geronimo Zayala Diaz with a beautiful finish, and you have to think that's going to solidify it for Vlora here. Find themselves on a 2-goal lead as we approach the 104th minute. Yeah, let's look at that replay again. Ibrahimi gets some weird contact on this cross, but it pops out a chest and a left-footed volley straight past the keeper. It's a quality finish there. And that's good timing. We just lost the momentum from receiving that red card. Needed to get some hopes up again. So Vlora's done well. As Serbia finds himself on the right wing, trying to chip away at this lead.
Yeah,
He's got a man down.
Yeah,
I think the fatigue's
I
hitting.
think they're just falling apart now. I think they're tired, they're frustrated, and in extra time they haven't been able to deal with Vlora's right wing attacks, and here they're coming again. Everything's coming down there, and now it's going to bubble over. And he's used his arm.
That's going to be a
that's a second yellow for 7.
That's Milorad Kozanovic, number 7, going to receive his second yellow. That was a forearm straight to the face there. I don't think there's much. Much warrant in that complaint.
Why is that doing that?
And we have just hit the 15-minute mark in this first overtime. We'll see how much added time we have here.
I don't know why it stopped.
That is.
I have no idea what just happened.
If we started
That is the third red card of the game now. 2 to the Serbian.
It was at 100, Vince. Oh, it didn't want to go over 100. That's probably why he said it at 15.
Yeah.
So it's probably should probably be at 10.
That was not at 100. That was I think that was 15. I don't know why it stopped at 15. That's what I don't understand.
Okay. So what are you gonna do? 12?
I would have to just worry about that.
Yeah, I think the Serbian team look like a beaten team right now, and I would so they're down to 9.
Down to 9, yes.
Yeah, and there's numerous players there on yellows. There's another foul.
Ibrahimi's done well to draw that one.
He's been really lively, hasn't he?
Yeah, with a slow start, but he has picked it up.
Yeah, and here's this right wing again, and they're just not coping at all.
Another great block by number 3 for the Serbian team. He is everywhere.
There's no left back, and this could get him back.
Oh, Ibrahimi finds the far post, and that's going to be a nice cleanup finish by number 10, red one, Barab, and that's going to mark the end of the first half.
End of the first half of extra time. 5-2, Robert. Wow.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by Ibrahimi. Finds itself just off the base of the right post, and
we were saying
Rob cleans that up nicely.
Yeah, we were saying, weren't we, near the end of regular time, if this goes to extra time, we would expect Vlora to be okay, and it's turned out like that.
Yeah. Nice little pop-up, and he slots it a little scarily to the top shelf, but...
No, there was never any doubt. Yeah, I mean, the extra time has been absolutely one-way traffic.
Playing 35 minutes a man down with minimal subs is going to do that to a team, though.
Yeah, and now it's 5-2, and it's over, really, I think. Frustration's boiling over, a lot of emotion. We've got 10v9 out there. And
a lot of space on the ball they're going to find themselves on, especially the Vlora side.
And the Serbian team need to make sure that this doesn't end up being embarrassing.
In the goals, fourth and fifth, or what?
Oh, he's asking if we know the goal scorers. Got him right.
Yeah, we got him.
We got him. We have them. Doing other things.
So what are you going to do for the second half of extra time? Have a
And if
countdown?
you're the
Countdown from 15.
Serbian team, what formation do you come out here for 9 guys?
I don't want it to stop.
What do you do?
Like,
Yeah, it's a good question.
you have
So
to be attacking minded. I'd imagine they're going to come out something similar to a 3-4-2, but or 3-4-1 even.
I think
they've got 8 field players.
The 3 at the back was okay for quite a while, except in regular time, in extra time. Vlora seemed to have another man over on the right-hand side on the wing, and they just didn't. They just couldn't cope with it. Didn't have the bodies. The midfield wasn't able to track and help. So
and you can see they've lost a step, a little bit of their speed there on that side, trying to defend as well.
Yeah, if it were me, I'd do 3-4-1. It's so goofy, isn't it, to think about the formation when you don't have even 10 players. I would be concerned that the score could get embarrassing, so I'd just try and lock it down a little. 5-2, man. I mean, Serbian coach remonstrating with the officiating crew. I don't know what he's upset with, really. I mean, there has been no straight reds, has there? They've all been second yellows. They all seem legit cautions to me.
Yeah, we called all 3 of them. So
yeah. Serbian substitute, I think.
looks to be number 17, Alan Gokic.
Mm-hmm.
As Vlora will start off the second half of overtime. With the excitement we had going into this first half of overtime, it seems a little dreary here for this Serbian team after the 3-goal first half.
To stop at 15 minutes.
You'll just see how much time this Vlora team is going to have on the ball.
You mind if I flip this on and off real quick?
Nice ball to the right side.
Yeah, okay.
Just spare players everywhere. Gosh.
Connected 2 or 3 passes inside the box, but we've got Serbia coming down the right wing on a
great
counter.
ball.
Yeah. And that's going to be number 10, Stefan Zakanovic on it. Oh, finds a cross. Oh! And that could have been the start to a unlikely comeback.
That crossfield ball to the winger has worked a few times for them.
Number 15, Vladimir Petrovic, tried to get on the end of that and just seemed to
inches away.
Just seemed to whiff on it.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's a beautiful ball coming in from the winger. And now we've got plenty of space for Vlora, working on a 3-on-4 with a nice tackle.
And you want it like at 15 and counting up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By Peter Krekok of that.
It
Serbian
probably should
team.
be at 17 by now. Not to.
I don't know why.
Not to.
It's never had a problem with it.
Jama takes the throw over to Ibrahimi. Does well to beat his man, but
You could
a little
start
too
a new
much.
game if you want. Like I could.
A shot
just
from
started
Perez.
5-2, right?
It's
30
5-2.
yards out. Little high to the crossbar.
Just do it at like 2 minutes or something.
No problem.
Yeah, extra time is difficult to deal with on this. So what happens is it switches off after 100.
I guess.
I think that's what it does. Yeah. Looking for it again.
Another long ball, another good
Exactly the
ball.
same. Oh, nearly.
Oh, almost kept it in there, but it's going to be a throw in for Vlora. Jama looking to get over this one. Serbia team's trying to press high, lock them in, but Vlora's done well to get a little relief. And now Ibrahimi's attacking down that left wing again.
And there's just space all over the pitch.
And a nice win there by Barab. But it ends up in a Serbian throw. Serbia team did a great job to mount a comeback, but I fear it's just a little too much playing a man down. Ooh, but
Another
a
unforced
bit of a
error.
silly foul there.
He had nowhere to go there. He was running into no man's land with no support, and now they have a free kick. That's it's probably not going to matter. But as coach, I'd be a little upset with that. It's just not necessary. We had nowhere to go.
Down for the Serbia side. Seems like
I think they're
just
running.
cramping.
I think they're running out of bodies. He's going off.
Yeah, we've got a sub. We've got number 8 coming out of the game, Alexander Basta.
He's just had enough.
Yeah. These are hard games to stick into when you're tired. Who do we have coming in here? I can't see the number yet. Number 5. It's going to be Miles Saver.
I think he's going to have a shot here. There's not a whole lot in the box. He's just going to try his luck.
This is Alexander Perpa over it. Looking for his 3rd goal contribution, but hits it into the wall. A nice cross to the backside. Jama gets a head on it and heads it out for a Serbia corner kick.
Oh, first touch.
Clear out by Alvarez. Gonzalez chasing it down. Ibrahim running on the right side does get it. And little mishap on the dribble there.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Wow, okay.
Have to imagine that was not the intended target of that pass, but it works out.
I think you're probably right there. Managed to play it out to their great credit. Oh, late. That's late.
Doesn't appear to be going for his pocket, so
No, maybe
there's going to be a foul there on, I think, number 6, Hugo Perez.
Yeah, again, there's no need. And he's going to get a yellow for that. Says that's 2 or 3 of those. Yeah.
It's a yellow to number 21 Vasco
I just
Hernandez.
again like going away from goal and nothing really on and just late.
And I'm realizing I misspoke earlier. Number 5 is Rodolfo Battisti. I think I said that was Hernandez earlier. So Battisti is number 5. Hernandez just got the yellow card. Number 21 playing right back. And
Yeah, not only is Serbia down to 9, they've got some walking wounded out there. 14 is limping and struggling.
you just see how much time this Vlora team finds themselves on the ball here. Ooh, but a little
Slack.
unforced error there on Perez.
Another one. Yeah, they need to get rid of that in the game.
As we approach the 10th minute of this second overtime, bringing us to the 115th minute. Seems like the Serbia team's running out of time.
I think they're content just to not have any more damage. They've actually played quite well since the half, all things considered.
Nice job to switch the ball around, attacking from the right wing. Now beats his man and whips
Players
it
in the
across,
box,
but
too.
no one's making that run.
Well, I think 17's injured and tired.
Yeah, he was limping around as well.
Struggling to get there.
As Vlora finds Barab in the middle. As Kaiber tries to cut inside, gets held up, and will end in a Serbian throw. Nice find in the middle from the goalkeeper there. Looked a little scary coming off. A nice tackle there by Alvarez. Jama picks it up, and Gonzalez looks wide for Ibrahimi, unable to connect. We've got a late whistle coming on Ibrahimi.
That's a little harsh, but
Looked like
he just
the
went
Serbian
over
player
kind of
cramped
awkwardly
up there.
and cramped up. Yeah.
Looks like we've got about 3 minutes left here, barring any additional time added. And Vlora is going to be content to just sit in here. Serbian team has done well connecting long balls, big diagonal long balls all day.
Yeah.
Nice clearance there by Fernandez. Another long ball.
That's a nice ball.
Looks dangerous, but
Nearly.
Alvarez there to shield it, and Bunko picks it up. Perez on it, moving forward through the midfield. And Ibrahimi finds it again on the wing. He's been getting a lot out there. The block shot. And
Yeah, it just took him
Ibrahimi finds it again with another
just
shot
took him
just wide.
5 or 10 minutes to get into his groove, but he's been great since then.
Perez with a nice win, and Fernandez scoops it up. Over to Kai Bear. With a nice long switch to Ibrahimi.
Oh, goal!
No.
Oh,
That's an unfortunate way to end this game off for Serbia. We've got a
no, wrong way. Wrong way.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
have an own goal that would look to be number 15, Vladimir Petrov.
He just got it all wrong. He knew he had to do something because there was a player coming in on the far post, but I think he got it caught in two minds as to whether to like just head it out or away, and he tired and.
So that'll be the 6th goal for
6-2,
Vlora.
that's it.
And that's going to be the final. Out of Burnsville, Minnesota, we have Vlora FC 6 and Unite Serbians Soccer Club 2. Thank you to all the fans for listening from around the country and globe. Shout out to my mom in Florida watching. And Forza Vlora.